1936 USA 1 cent coin. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's often overlooked, but holds a monumental place in US numismatic history. The 1936 Lincoln cent. You might have one of these wheat pennies in your collection, or maybe you've even found one rolling around in your junk drawer. But what if I told you that a tiny copper cent, struck in the middle of the Great Depression, could be worth a small fortune? We're talking up to $50,000 for the rarest examples. Today, we're going to break down the history, the design, how to identify the 3 different mint marks, and most importantly, how to spot the ultra-rare proof and double-die varieties that make this coin a must-have for any serious collector. Stick around, because you're about to learn why the 1936 cent is the true relaunch of an American coinage era. Let's get started. To understand the 1936 cent, we have to look back at its lineage. This is, of course, a Lincoln wheat cent, a design that began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was revolutionary because it was the first time a real person, not a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty, appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. The obverse, or the head side, features the classic portrait of Lincoln, designed by the brilliant sculptor Victor David Brenner. Take a look at the details. You'll find the motto, "In God We Trust," arching over his head. The word liberty is to his left, and of course the 1936 date is on the right. Now for the reverse, or the tails side. This is why it's called the wheat penny. The design features 2 distinct stalks of wheat framing the central inscriptions. These stalks symbolize national prosperity. In the center, we have 1 cent and United States of America. And arching over the top is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, out of many one. Now, why is the year 1936 so significant? This was smack dab in the middle of the Great Depression. While the economy was struggling, coin collecting was actually thriving as an affordable hobby. The demand for new coins was high, and the U.S. Mint was ramping up production. The 1936 cent was struck at 3 different U.S. Mint facilities, and knowing where your coin came from is the first step in determining its value. 1. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark mintage, over 309 million coins. If your coin has no mint mark under the date, it was struck in Philadelphia. These are the most common and are generally only worth significant money in top-tier, uncirculated grades. 2. Denver Mint, mint mark D mintage, just over 40 million coins. The D mark is found right below the date. While much lower than Philadelphia's mintage, these are still quite common. 3. San Francisco Mint, mint mark S mintage, around 29 million coins. Look for the S under the date. This is the lowest mintage for a regular strike 1936 cent, making high-grade examples slightly more desirable. In circulated condition, a 1936 cent from any mint is typically worth around 15 to 50 cents. But the real money is in the uncirculated coins and, more importantly, the varieties and proofs. Here is the most important aspect of the 1936 cent. Before this year, the U.S. Mint hadn't produced coins in a special proof finish for public sale since 1916. The 1936 proof Lincoln cent marked the official relaunch of the modern American proof coinage era. The Philadelphia Mint struck a tiny number of these proofs, just 5,569 coins. This extreme scarcity, combined with the historical significance, is what drives their incredible value. But there's a twist. The Mint experimented with 2 different finishes that year. 1. The satin proof. These have a slightly matte or frosted appearance. Experts estimate only about 600 of these survive today, making them the rarest in terms of survival rate. 2. The brilliant proof. These are the most popular, featuring stunning mirror-like fields and a shiny finish. The ultimate prize is a brilliant proof with a cameo designation, meaning there's a strong contrast between the frosted bust and the mirror-like background. An absolute gem grade, like a PR67 red cameo, has sold at auction for over $50,000. So, if you ever find a 1936 cent that looks too perfect, with a mirror finish, you absolutely need to get it professionally graded. Even the regular, non-proof business strikes have a valuable error to hunt for: the 1936 double die obverse, or DDO. This error happened when the working die was accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles, causing a clear, distinct overlapping image. On the 1936 DDO, you'll want to focus your attention on three key areas. 1. The date, 1936. Look for a distinct second outline to the numbers. 2. Liberty, the doubling is often visible here. 3. In God We Trust, the motto is usually the clearest place to spot the extra line on the lettering. A circulated example of the DDO can be worth hundreds of dollars, but an uncirculated red gem, MS65 red, DDO has brought in bids well over $14,000. So, keep a strong magnifying glass or a microscope handy when you're checking your 1936 pennies. Now for the all-important question: what is your 1936 penny worth? Value depends entirely on its grade, which includes its condition and color. Quick grading guide: grade description, value range, P, D, or S, good, G4, heavy wear, details weak, point 15-25 cents, still more than face value. Fine, F12, Lincoln's face worn but outline is sharp, point 25-50 cents, extremely fine, EF40, slight wear on the highest points, clear detail. $1, $5 uncirculated, MS60 plus, nowhere, full original luster. $5 and up, can quickly jump to hundreds of dollars for high grades, BN, RB, RD. For uncirculated coins, color is everything, BN. Brown the least valuable, as the coin has fully oxidized. RB, red-brown, a mix of original copper color and oxidation. RD, red, the original, pristine copper color. This is the most valuable. An MS68 red 1936P has sold for nearly $20,000. To summarize the ultra-rare coins: 1936 brilliant proof, PR67 cameo up to $50,000 plus 1936 double die obverse, MS65 RD up to $14,000. The 1936 Lincoln cent is a remarkable piece of history. It's a snapshot of America in the 1930s and a landmark coin that restarted the tradition of U.S. proof sets. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, the 1936 penny offers something for everyone: an affordable entry point for circulated examples, a fantastic hunt for a DDO variety, and a spectacular, if rare, gem in the proof specimens.so. The next time you're checking your change or going through a roll of wheat pennies, remember this video. You might just be holding a piece of numismatic history that's worth far more than its face value. What's the oldest penny you've ever found? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!